What is going on, everybody? My name is Japes. Welcome back to another episode in my path to power. Today we're picking it up and I am in the process of building a fitness-ish squad. Really, it was just like 2:30 in the morning or 2 in the morning and I was kind of feeling like trying something new. So I thought, hey, let's try out the 4-2-2 formation. I thought, all right, 4-2-2, you've got your attacking mids. Which league has a plethora of attacking midfielders that you can go out and grab? And the Bundesliga has plenty of them. You got the 5-star skiller Maxine, you've got De Bruyne, you've got Kagawa, you've got Gutsa, you've got Calhanoglu, you've got the young Thorgan Hazard, even though I don't know how good he is on this game. You've got Mkhitaryan, and a few others to go along with, and I'm sure that I am missing someone in here. But I was just strolling on through, and this is the way I kind of go about bidding on cards and building new squads. I look for players that are low priced that I think I could probably sell on for more at the end of it, that I can get on an open bid at the current time. You see there I'm picking up Sebastian Rode from Bayern Munich, and to Prague is kind of the big center back option that you want for a cheap Bundesliga squad. Now, I've talked about this before, where you look at, overall rating and whether or not it really does matter. Now, I've used silver teams, and there are some silver center backs that I think far outperform my gold center backs. And to Prague, honestly, he was a bit of a bum. And I'm going to go through some of these players as I buy them now, because you're only going to see clips from, I think it's maybe just one game later on after we get this squad built. But I wanted to add some silver players on here as well. And right now I'm just going through buy nows, saying, okay, how many for Joel Matip, the Schalke center back, and I'm looking at Tuprax as well. So for 850 coins, can I get a sweet buy now deal? Because honestly, you'll be able to sell him on for a few more than that. 750 coins buy now for that man is a solid deal. He's got decent pace, he's good, or he's big, he's strong, and I'll be able to sell him on for 900 coins. So eventually I'll be able to get my money back at the least. And here you can see somebody's essentially decided that Toprak's buy now price should be somewhere around 800-ish coins, 700 coins. But I decide 600, you know what, that's fine. There are plenty of them out there for 800. And if I want to sell him on, somebody eventually will buy him for that 800 price. Now, left back is kind of a weird thing in the Bundesliga. You've got your elite left back in David Alaba, and then you've got kind of your next year, you're going to have the inform Rodriguez, and you're going to have Marcel Schmelzer, the Dortmund left back. And I decided actually to go out and pick up this Plattenhardt. 650 coins on a buy now for a rare left back. He's got decent pace and everything. And I thought, all right, you know what, that would be a decent shout, because chances are, because he is such a high-rated silver and he's a rare, if somebody's building a silver Bundesliga team, he wouldn't be a horrible shout to fill that left back void. And I'd probably be able to sell him for 1,000 coins, because decent silvers almost always will sell for 1,000 coin buy now. That's just kind of the way it goes. If they play in a popular league and they're a solid shout at their position, chances are they're going to sell for 1,000 coins. And if they're the best player at their, far and above the best player at their position, they're going to sell for quite a bit more than that as well. So now the issue for me with the Bundesliga strikers. So I went out and I picked up Okazaki for 650 coins, just because I figured if he sucks, I can discard him for that price as well, more or less. And then I went out and I didn't really see, I should have picked up Ivica Olic, and Dermich is actually a really good shout in the Bundesliga. The Leverkusen striker, he's solid. And this is essentially, I'm building this team on as big of a budget as I possibly can. I've used Dermich on my main account, and he was quality for me. So I should have gone back to players that I know, players that would be good. So we're creating this. The 4-2-2 is the formation, and we're just going to fill it out. It's going to skip ahead here in a little bit, and I'm going to just go to essentially the full squad. But I went out and I bought the one big player or expensive player that I really kind of went out and bought. I bought Kadlik, a silver striker that really has nice stats, because I've been wanting to try him out, and I paid probably a little bit more than I should have. I think I paid about 2,000 coins for him. which is maybe a little bit unfortunate, but we're throwing all our Serie A players on the bench. This is the way the team's looking. We've got Duric, I don't know how to say his name, but you can see Cadlick up there, and just going through deciding which side to play him on, and we're going to head on into our first match with our new team. And we're coming up against Sunrise Elite 11, Royal X Rapids, and he's got a really, really nice 4-1-2-1-2 BPL side. It's budget-ish, and I don't know why he's rolling Ter Stegen in goal, but it didn't even matter. Ter Stegen played out of his mind, but his team was really strong. Danny Welbeck is really, really good for a non-rare on this game, and I would highly recommend him. I don't know if he kind of figured something out or he changed it up and I didn't cope, but you're going to see the way this game plays out. And this is Cadlick, the silver that I was talking about. Actually, pretty nice player to use, mainly just because he's strong, he's fast, and he's got decent enough ball control and finishing. And if you're making a silver Bundesliga squad, he's not going to be a terrible option to have up front. But the rest of the squad around him, I used just really a bunch of low-rated players that weren't overly pacey and didn't, perform to the best of their capability. Or I didn't use them to the best of their capabilities. And I probably should have gone on my main account and learned the formation a little bit better. Usually that's what I do for you guys with my Path to Power. I'll try something out on my main account. If I decide that it's decent, then I'll go ahead and show you it on this as well, because I don't want to give you guys bad tips or bad recommendations, but being that it was super late, I decided, screw it. Let's just do it. Full YOLO mode. And that was a wonderful finish from Coutinho right there. I was pretty shocked because across the keeper, and Adler is a pretty strong goalie. I went out and bought now on him for 1,000 coins as well, which is just a fantastic buy. Sterling out wide. He's got the loan. Sterling crosses it in. And there's Welbeck, not home easily. I don't know what my center back's doing. And this is why I think Toprak's a bum, because that was just far too easy. And he also got beat a lot of times. It was just easy for people to slip on free behind him. And I was probably lucky not to concede another goal in here. But he nods another one home with Skirtle. And that is how this match is going to end. So we pick up 3-2 loss. And I was frustrated with the way that one turned out. And I thought, all right, I'll go back to that Serie A squad. It was doing a little bit better for me. We'll come back and fix the Bundesliga squad in the next episode. So I will leave that for next time. Thank you guys very much for tuning in. Hope some of the trading tips or the way I build the squads or build my cheap squads do indeed help you out. If you did enjoy it, a like, thumbs up is always greatly appreciated. Other than that, my name is Japes, and I will catch you all next time.